What's up, everybody? Today is October 27th, Wednesday. Just few minutes past noon. Really sunny outside. Sydney is sky blue. Yep. And today I will go out because of the, especially for church, because restrictions ease, which allows in-person service for not only previous Sunday Sunday service, but also tonight for CG gatherings as well, which hasn't been for a while. For a while, like at least like months-ish, for really going back to face-to-face to not only meet brothers and sisters, especially in the same group as well, but also to really to gather weekly to not only to see how everyone is going, but also to have some activities like Bible reading and also some prayers and some sharings, etc. as well. It's really a great opportunity, especially like in person, face to face, to do so. So tonight I will go to Wednesday CG, which again hasn't been for a while, and also I will before that, I'll go to CG tonight, but today I will go to commbank. Like I have a commbank account to deposit my check, my bank check my parents sent me with foreign currency. So without further ado, I will probably have lunch outside first, and then go to the bank to deposit my check foreign currency, probably go to uni to do some work again, and then early dinner, and then Wednesday CG. So that's basically what how I spend today, this Wednesday. So I'm actually going to Pastry for lunch because it's really popular, I guess, mostly in Sydney, because they have stores in one store in Melbourne. Yes, I'll be talking about Sydney because I last time visited is already November 15th last year in Newtown. So I'm actually going to the one in Newtown, but they moved to a new place, new address. I'll put the description of details down below. So yes, I'm going to Pastry in Newtown, and there is no direct train from Epping to Newtown, so I have to change trains at Strathfield. So what stops goes to Strathfield from Epping, so I'm not going to talk about here. And then yes, from Strathfield I'm going to change trains to Newtown. And also there is also commbank branch in Newtown, so I can deposit my check in foreign currency afterwards, which is just I think opposite the street of Pastry, and it's also on the way to uni. Use it for me to do my work. So without further ado, I will see you later in Pastry Newtown for lunch. The train from Epping arrives at Strathfield, and then the train from Strathfield to Newtown. These two trains almost arrived at the same time, and then I ran from the platform. The train arrives at Strathfield to another platform for the train from Strathfield to Newtown. Just in time, I got it.
Next stop, Burwood.
And it stops at number 1 Burwood, number 2 Croydon, number 3 Ashfield, 4 Summerhill, 5 Lewisham, 6 Petersham, 7 Stanmore, and 8 Newtown, which suggests it is a all-stops train from Strathfield to Newtown.
Circular
Yeah,
Quay.
all stops, 8 stops from 8 stops. Yeah, 8 stops, all stops from Stratfield to Newtown.
This train will stop at Burwood.
Yes, and I will see you later in Newtown. Last time I tried strawberry watermelon cake, Japanese forest cake, and large flat white. So this time I will try something different. That's the lamb shoulder and onion ring pie. Well, this pastry, Black Star pastry, also has pie as well. So this time I tried the pie, lamb shoulder and onion ring pie. That's the pistachio lemon zen cake. For drink, I get myself an iced latte. Probably because it's weekday. Again, today is October 27th and Wednesday. There are quite a lot of students, yes, in the library. So talking about the lunch at Black Star Pastry in the one in Newtown. So I tried the pistachio lemon zen cake. That is pretty refreshing, and in fact it's one of the staff's favorite when I when she took my order, she said that's one of her favorite cake, and yes, it is quite refreshing as well. The lemon not too sour, chocolate not too sweet, and those two tastes, the sourness from the lemon, the sweetness from the chocolate, goes well together, and even the pistachio, it adds more texture to the cake with different layers. Lemon and chocolate as well. So a pretty refreshing cake in terms of the taste, and yes, the pistachio again enhances the texture of the cake. For the pie, the lamb shoulder and an onion ring pie, that does not surprise me that much because I can't really taste onion ring, but there are some carrot and potato inside the pie, and obviously lamb, so that it's pretty tender as well. So if you ask me next time if to Black Star Pastry, either regardless of in Newtown or in the ones in Sydney, or even like they have the one in Melbourne, I would prefer focusing on the cake as well, focusing on the cakes. So last time I tried strawberry watermelon cake and then Japanese forest cake. This time I tried the third one. It's again pistachio lemon zen cake. I will go for the cake more than the pie because the cake, it's what they are. Black Star Pastry, it's famous for. It's good at. If pie, it's actually okay, but I might not try the lamb shoulder and onion ring pie again. Probably I would try another pie. Another pie, or at least like something else when I visit Black Star Pastry again. Oops, sorry, and I forgot to add. Just now I went to the commbank branch in Newtown. Yes, to deposit my bank check in foreign currency. I tried to do in ATM, but I actually could not do so because there's a daily cash deposit limit of 10,000 Australian dollars per account, and the value of my bank check is 25,000 US dollars, so it's already way over. So I went in to ask for help from the staff members, and they helped me sort it out quickly and efficiently. Yes, because the value of my bank check, US dollar bank check, is over 5,000 Australian dollars equivalent. So 25,000 and US dollars, obviously greater than 5,000 Australian dollars. So they need to do some sort of whatever administration process that they told that it said to me, which is basically I do not give a shit of what is happening, but that's how they do normally to sell. There will be some sort of international services team to deal with my bank check, and there is already 25 Australian dollars of administration fee already, and I've already paid. And yes, they already took my check, bank check, to deal with it, and then I should receive the amount of 25, equivalent to 25,000 US dollars to my Australian dollar bank account within 4 to 8 weeks. 4 to 8 weeks, which should be equivalent to around 1 to 2 months. So now I'm at Miso Japanese restaurant at World Square, and that's my dinner, the daily bento special. It's 20 serves only daily, and I'm fortunate enough to get my daily special. So this is how it looks. It's the grilled beef with misoyaki sauce on white rice, and it comes with miso soup, sashimi, Okazu is Japanese side dish, and drink, which is whatever juice, fruit juice it is. So that's the limited daily bento special. Another toilet, but now I'm already at church, Southwest Evangelical Church at Kingsgrove. So let me conclude the dinner. So I like how daily bento special, because it really changes daily. Every time, every day, different special. So, and whatever different kinds of special every day, they have reasonable amount of variety of the Okazu, the side dishes as well, some veggies, and the main it's usually meat as well, and you get some fruit as well, and also drink, which is complimentary apart from the miso soup as well, which is quite different compared to other regulars, because for other regulars that I have previously tried, the drink, complimentary, it's only miso soup. If you want other drinks like tea or juice, etc., you have to order separately, which means you have to pay extra. But for daily special, although the juice, it's kind of a small portion of the juice, but juice is complimentary apart from the miso soup in the daily bento special as well. So basically every time when I visit this restaurant, Miso Japanese restaurant at World Square, if the daily bento special is still available, most likely I will order daily bento special, because it's pretty good value as well. Okay, talking about the main, the grilled beef with misoyaki sauce. So there are 4 kind of relatively big slices, pieces of beef. Some of them it's really a bit chewy, but some of them it's really tender as well. But overall, with this price, you get the main with rice and miso soup, several kinds of Okazu Japanese side dish, fruit, and also with drink, although it's not a big cup, but it's a small cup of fruit juice, which is pretty good already. Can't really complain or comment that much about the daily bento special. So I've just finished church CG, and now I'm waiting train back home where I live in Epping. And of course you don't have direct train to Epping, so I have to take all stops train from Kingsgrove to Central, and then Central depends on which train comes first, all stop or limited stops to Epping. So from Kingsgrove it's Bexley North, Artwell Park, Torella, Walleye Creek, International Airport, Domestic Airport, Mascot, Green Square, Central. So 9 stops, all stops train to Central, which should arrive in around 10 minutes time. So by the time this video is uploaded, I should have posted on Facebook and Instagram stories to show like how we sit to maintain some sort of social distancing. I mean, for my group in particular, for example, we have like 4 people attending the CG face to face, and there are another 2 people joining online today. Especially we have one brother. He is Kiwi, and he went back to New Zealand late June, when there is still obviously quarantine-free travel across Tasman between Australia and New Zealand, but both way was suspended because of Delta outbreak, and he went back to New Zealand just in time before New Zealand closes its border to New South Wales and then whole Australia. I mean, yes. Anyway, so that's how the how we set for tables and stuff for CG, and then just now we had Bible study on Joshua chapter 22, and then we had some pretty fruitful discussions and reflections as well. And restrictions wise, not only I mean, we need to maintain distancing, but also like afterwards we have to obviously clean what we use, like chairs and tables itself for hygiene. So that's how I spend my Wednesday today. So I mean, particularly I went out today because I need to deal with my bank check deposit, especially in foreign currency, US dollars, and especially in such a large amount, 25,000. Yes, 25,000 US dollars. And yes, the commbank staff are pretty professional and sort things out quickly. Although when they talk about those whatever administration process, I do not really give a shit. I don't really understand, but things solve. And then I mean, because I went out, so I did spend some time to study in uni, and then dinner, and then church. Now on the way back home in Epping from Kings Road, which is a bit south of Sydney, to Epping, which is a bit north shore of Sydney. Yep. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully you will enjoy. Feel free to give a thumbs up or down, subscribe to this channel, YouTube channel, and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will update on posts or stories regularly, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night and see. Yeah, it's already night time. Okay, and see ya.
Next stop, Pastry.
Pull up the star.
Next stop,
So it's an all-stops train from Central back to Epping. From Central back to Epping.
Stratford.
Just in time when my train from King's Grove arrives at Central, I catch this train from Central back to Epping.